Hey everyone, my name is Claudia and I am the proud owner of Artemis Conscious Wellness. Over the years, I have had the privilege of helping hundreds of women create the life of their dreams on their own term using the simple principles that I am going to share with you today. I hope you're ready to manifest the life of your dream. I wasn't always a lucky one. In fact, I was often called unlucky for most of my life. I come from a poor environment, raised by a single mother with 2 kids. And later in life, I experienced a series of unfortunate events, a breakup, a car crash. A month later, after a night shift as a paramedic, my apartment burned down. And the day after, actually, this was followed by another car crash, a DUI, yet another car crash, but this time it was a school bus full of kids that didn't do its stop, and on top of it all, a toxic relationship. Despite of all this, something clicked within me. And all of this was in 6 months. And I just want to tell you that when life is on your back, it's because you're just not on the right path. I was just not going in the right direction. And that was the universe just telling me, you need to understand something. And that's when it clicked for me. And I changed my paradigm and I reprogrammed my mind. This allowed me to build the life I wanted from scratch. The company I wanted, the travel I desired, and the relationship I dreamed of. And guess what? You can have it too. And it's never too late. Today, I want to help you do the same. Are you in? There's 3 big steps. First is to know what you want. To begin, you need to know what you actually want and who you want to be. We will delve into this later during our meditation session at the end, where we will connect our subconscious mind and identify this version of ourselves. But be honest with me here, okay? Most of my clients, and tell me if you're the same, know what they don't want, and they do not know what they actually want. Is that you? If you focus on what you don't want, this is still what you will attract. God has only one answer for you. Yes. If you say things like, I want to have more money, He'll say yes to have more money. The same goes for time, love, fame, whatever you desire, okay? But you need to feel grateful for what you have to attract more of those things. If you focus on what you don't have and what you don't want, this is what you will continue to attract, okay? So, to help the universe know how to help you, or your guides, or God, whatever you believe in, okay? You must have a crystal clear vision of what you want. It's easy, it's in your mind. Once this paradigm is changed, you can't unlearn it. Like, trust me, we are like missiles, okay? So this is simple. We need a target. Once we have that target, we will have a positive feedback to keep us in that direction. Or a negative feedback to help us redirect. So those negative feedbacks are like errors, mistakes. Those are not failures. They are just information to let you know that you are on the right path or not. So my second point then is the power of decision. First, when you want to change, you must have a breakthrough moment, and then the decision is made. But you're not obligated to pass through what I've been through to change your life. You can decide right now to make that change before having to pass all of those things to understand that you need to change, okay? Most of my clients, as well as successful people that I have interviewed on my podcast, say the same thing. Nothing changes until they decide to change. Understand that things will take as long as they need for you to change. Everything is in your hands. Once you realize that time can be bent and that your highest self is already inside of you. You can become successful at any moment. You have to act like your highest self today to have the things you want. Most of people think, when I have this, I will do that, and this will make me feel or be like that, right? But that is completely wrong. And trust me, you need to be or feel like the person who can have those things right now, because everything is energy. And when you vibrate at the same frequency as the thing you want, you'll have them. It's easy like that. So the true thing is that you have to be that person first. Then do the things that you need to, and then you'll have what you want. Everything is in your identity. If you don't have the identity right now of the person that can have all those things, you cannot manifest what you want. And that brings me to my other point, which is creating the void, okay? What is this? Is that you have to create space. The next step is to create the void. You must make the space to manifest your manifestation, okay? To make your manifestation enter in your life. This involves letting go of all the limiting beliefs, fears, and blocks that prevent you from living the life of your dreams. With my client, I use hypnosis. So we go into the subconscious mind to really help do that very faster. We are gonna do that something a little bit after that. And we use also tarot reading and energy healing to help them align with their dreams, their dream self, and let go of all the blocks from past trauma and inner child issues. So, during our meditation, we will create some space for you to be free from these barriers. For those who have access to the recording, you will be able to listen to that again and again every day if you need to, okay? So my last point is to trust the process. This is the simplest but the most important one. You must trust the process and believe that the universe, your guides and gods have your back. Don't try to control it. Just believe it as much as you believe that the sky is blue, and this will come true for you. Like, you're not, the sky maybe is green or it's brown or whatever. Not at all. You're like, no, the sky is blue. But it's the same thing with your manifestation. Like, you know you're gonna have it. You can taste it. You can feel it. You can be it right now. And that's what I want you to do right now with me. So let's move into our 15 minutes meditation session together. This is an accelerated version of what we do with our clients to really let go of their limiting belief and the blocks, okay? So find a comfortable position. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Just concentrate. So I'm gonna leave you like 1 minute to just sit down, stay still, and be present. And we're gonna take off blocks from you and see your higher self. Are you ready? Okay. So take a deep breath. Take another deep breath. And when you take that breath, I want you to visualize and see the number 3 times. 3, 3, 3. Now take another deep breath. And visualize and see the number 2 3 times. 2, 2, 2. Finally, take another deep breath. And visualize and see the number 1 3 times. 1, 1, 1. In front of you, you're gonna see stairs. And you're gonna put your feet on the first step. So we're at the 10. And then we're going 9, 8. You feel more relaxed. Your shoulders go down. Your head your scalp, your face, your jaw. And then your belly, your back. 6, 5, 4, your hips, your arms, your legs. 3, 2, 1. Now you're in a state where you're relaxed. When you're in this state, you're able to concentrate on one subject and feel connected to your soul. Know that when you're in this state, you're getting better and better every day in every way. We're going to see in front of you a door. And behind this door, there are going to be a younger version of you. A version of you between the age of 4 and 7, where you learned all your limiting beliefs, all the things that are blocking you right now, that are creating your stories that you tell yourself. You're going to see who taught you that you weren't enough, by example. Who taught you that, or what taught you that you couldn't do what you want, that you couldn't have the time, that you couldn't be that person. All the things you learned is between the age of 4 and 7. So, when we're going to open this door, we're going to see a moment in your life where you learned this limiting belief that you have. So when you're ready, you're seeing that door and we're gonna open it. So open the door. Past the door, you see the younger version of you. What is she doing? What is she like? Who is there with you? What is happening? I want you to go to that little girl. And I want you to tell her everything you need to tell her. Is it that you're proud of her? Is it that she didn't need to do all of this or to live all of this? What is it that she needs? Give it to her. And then listen. What does she have to tell you? What does she have to tell you? Listen. And then take the time to answer her and to make her feel safe, to let her know that you're there now for her, that you're never gonna let her go. What does she need? Ask her. When you know that, give it to her. Give to that little girl all that she deserves, all the love. See her as she really are. Play with her. Whatever she needs, do it. And explain to her why she's perfect the way she is. That she's worthy. After that, we're gonna see a box. And this box, I want you to see in front of you. It can be a box as you want, in glass, in paper, in wood, whatever it is. You see it. And inside this box, I want you to put all the limits inside of it. All of it. that you're not enough, that you don't have enough time, that you don't have enough knowledge, whatever it is. What is blocking you for having the life that you want? Why are you not taking the time for yourself? Why are you not putting yourself a priority? Put it in this box. All the limitation. And then, in your mind, we're gonna make this box levitate. And we're gonna send it into the universe. So just see it going into the sky as far as it goes until it's just a little star. And then it's gonna come back to you. And see it come back to you as a white light of pure love coming back to you. See that bright light going from the top of your head, going down into your body until it's in your heart. Feel that love and give back that love to that little girl that deserves it. You can now let her go. Play like a kid. Be herself without any limitation. And when you're ready, we're gonna pass another door. So, turn around and there's another door behind you. And behind this door, there's a version of you that have everything you want. Your highest self. She is what you want to be. Exactly. She has the life you want, the relationship you want, the body you want, the job you want, the emotion you want to feel. Everything. She has it. Okay? Think about that. When you're ready, you're gonna open the door and we're gonna meet that girl. Meet that woman that has everything you want already. So open the door and you see that woman in front of you. She looks exactly how you want to look. She is you. She is you that have everything you want. Look at her. Observe her. What is she doing? How is she acting? What is her ritual, her routines, her habits? What does she do? Look at her. Observe her. This is the life that you can have. To have that life, ask her. What does she have to tell you? What is one thing that she can tell you to become her? And listen. Listen to her. She has something to tell you that can change your life right now. One advice. And now you're gonna go closer to her. As close as you can to just become her. You're gonna be her. Put your feet inside hers and feel it. How does she feel? Does she feel free? Does she feel happy? How is she feeling? What are the sounds that you hear? What do you see? What do you feel? I want you to feel it with every senses you have. Make it as true as it can. See it. See it clearly. Feel it. How do you feel when you have all that you want? Feels great, huh? Feels amazing. You can feel it right now. This is what's magical. Then I want you to go back to that door. Behind of you. And behind that door, we're gonna get back. And we know that when we're gonna go back that door, you're gonna keep that emotion with you. You're gonna keep those feelings with you. Because this woman is already inside of you. She is there, always, already. And at every moment, you can go back to that feeling, to remember that it's already inside of you. So we're gonna get back that door. And then we're gonna see those stairs. And when we see those stairs, we're gonna put our feet on one step, then 2, 3. And we know that we're getting better and better. We know that we feel more confident. We know that we have the advice that we needed to be the person, the woman that we know we can be. We go on 4, 5, 6, and we feel that confidence. And we know that it's true for us. We know that we can do it. We know that it is already happening right now inside of us. 7, 8, 9. When I'm gonna say 10, you're gonna open your eyes and you're gonna feel so much better than you felt before you closed them. And you're gonna know that it's already happening for you, that this change, that this paradigm is already changing, that your brain, your vibration, everything is changing to become that highest self that you saw. Ready? 10. Open your eyes. Whew. That was not a long meditation. But how do you feel? I'm curious to know. What did you see? Was it true for you? Was it amazing? And it's so incredible to know that it's already inside of you. You can already feel that way. So remember, you need to feel that way to attract what you need. Okay? So we go back to what I said to you. You have to know what you want. You saw it. You saw it, right? I hope you did. So every day you can visualize that. And your brain don't know the difference between the present, the past, the future, what it already happened or what it didn't happen. It don't know. So if you visualize it and you feel it every day, it's gonna think that it's already there, because you know what? It is already there. It is already in your mind, okay? So know what you want, crystal clear. A bonus for you would be to write down everything you saw. The details. Write down what is it, a life of your dream. And one exercise that I really love, that I hope you will do, is that you write a letter to yourself. Okay, like if you're like writing your journal like you did when you were a young girl, okay? So dear journal, today and write it in 1 year. And it's amazing what you can do in a year, okay? When you put your mind into. Remember, the power of decision. You have to be it and to feel it right now. And everything is in your hand. The decision you make is in your hand. You can always think what the highest self would do right now, what decision she would choose to make. Okay? Like, would she choose to have someone to help her? Would she choose to I act on what like you have right now, or act differently? Okay? And then you have to take off all your limitation, okay? And just liberate them. So this is really, really, really important. And every time you have fear, every time you have a blockage, just write it down and try to understand why you have that. Who gave you that? Because it's just a story you're telling yourself, and it's another story, and you can change that story every day. That's what I did for myself. I was telling myself the same story again and again and again, and the same thing happened. So if you want your story to change, you have to change the story you tell yourself. You have to change your beliefs. You have to change your thoughts and change your action. So I hope this helps you today to see how you can manifest the life of your dreams. Thank you for joining me today. And remember, the power to change your life is within you. Trust the process. Believe in your dreams and create the life you desire. It's never too late to start manifesting the life of your dream. Never. And it's amazing to see how fast it can go when you're aligned in the 3 dimension, mind, body, soul, with your goal. Thank you, and I wish you all the best on your journey.